Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Dustin over here with the Media Corp. Thank you so much for landing on this page. I'm definitely gonna make sure it's worth your while. A little bit about me. My name is Dustin and I am the Chief Marketing Officer over here at the Media Corp. My goal today is give you a ton of insight on some campaigns that are working exceptionally well for our clients, and also offer to run your ads completely free for 2 weeks just to give you some goodwill, earn the know, like, and trust, show you some things that are working to acquire more clients for your business. So what I want to do is jump on my computer screen now, and we're going to take a deep dive into some campaigns that are extremely successful for our clients, and hopefully we can implement these exact same campaigns for your business. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so now that we're on my computer, I'm going to show you how to get clients through online marketing and advertising campaigns. So my goal is to give you our top 3 that we are using for business owners and lawyers today. So the first one is kind of pretty obvious. This is our lead magnet funnel, okay? So what we do is we typically create some sort of opt-in page. From there, you'll notice that someone actually opts in. Once someone opts in, we drive the actual lead magnet delivery, okay? From the lead magnet delivery, we'll have an indoctrination email 1, indoctrination email 2, and an indoctrination email 3, all set up in that sequence, okay? So obviously, once someone becomes a lead, they also are gonna hit some sort of thank you page, okay? From there, once they get the lead magnet delivery, at that point, we're gonna have an actual download page. What we do strategically is we actually have someone go to a specific page in their email in order to receive the actual free report. Otherwise, you'll get a lot of people that enter in their details, but unfortunately the actual name, email, or phone number is going to be incorrect because you're giving the actual free resource through the thank you page. My recommendation is always send it through the email. That way you can always have that person on your list to follow up with and take them through your sales process. An example of a lead magnet is very straightforward. What we've noticed are honestly ebooks are, I wouldn't say dead, but they're not working as well. Cheat sheets work extremely well. Here's an example. The 3 things you need to do if you've been in an accident, okay, for our personal injury attorneys. Divorce. Let's use, our family law attorneys. Very straightforward here. The top 3 things you need to consider if you're thinking about getting a divorce. Those are just give you a few examples, okay? Now, this is probably, this is going to be more so for our wills and trust clients. We use a webinar funnel, okay? A little bit more complex, but we can build this process out for you. And I'm going to dive deeper into this as far as from a marketing and advertising standpoint, where the Media Corp can really help you. But the webinar funnel, okay? On the webinar funnel, obviously, the goal and intent with a webinar registration page is to get people to enter in their name, email, and phone number to attend the actual webinar. So, webinar registration page, you're gonna have your thank you page. Once someone opts in, okay, your webinar might be, depends on if you're doing a live webinar or you're doing a webinar replay. So, from the opt-in page, you obviously wanna have a confirmation page. And from there, we typically have 1 or 2 different videos which will pre-frame the audience in an email. They can click a link, it'll take them to a video, it'll give a little bit of context on what's going to be covered during the live webinar. An example, during a webinar registration page, you might say something along the lines of, hey, here are the 3 things you need to do if you're considering your trust, okay? Sometimes people will do live like wine and wills or something like that. Again, live webinar, you may want to do a live webinar. So an example of that is going to be, once you have the video 1, the video 2 pre-frame, you want to have an attendance email. So anyone that attends the webinar, okay, they're going to get an email. They're going to get another email pushing them to the webinar and another attendance email pushing them to the webinar. So an example of what that would look like is, hey, maybe 24 hours before, 1 hour before, 5 minutes before the webinar starts, email, because you have to have the correct follow-up in order to get the people to attend the webinar, okay? Now, immediately after that, let's say a day after, we can target anyone that did not attend the webinar. So we can have a webinar replay. Since you've already made the webinar, my recommendation is always record the live webinar. That way you can always recycle and run it kind of indefinitely as far as a webinar replay. So you can do 1, 2, and 3 as far as the webinar replay. My recommendation is to have someone buy directly off the page. Again, this is for obviously certain types of clients. This might not be really beneficial to your business, okay? Now, the third most successful funnel, okay, and what we're doing for our clients that is extremely successful, because I like to say lawyers, okay, business owners, you guys are in the service-based industry. 90% of our clients are typically trying to sell some sort of service, not necessarily a product. So the application funnel is very, very beneficial. This is probably my favorite funnel and the most effective funnel, okay? An example, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have some sort of offer page. Typically you wanna put a video on that page with a button. That's all you really wanna put on the page because it has the highest conversion rate, okay? Once someone sees the video, they click the button, we wanna send the individual to an application page, okay? From the application, we can ask a few discovery questions. An example, you know, who was involved in personal injury? Who was involved in the accident? You can say like me or a loved one. Briefly describe the accident, okay? What county did the accident occur in? So you could go very detailed and pre-frame the lead so you understand it's a very high quality lead. From there, you can have the application. Once they complete the application, okay, the next point is to push the individual to schedule. So once someone fills out an application, they might not schedule on your calendar. That way you can call them directly. Again, this whole entire funnel process, this is considered an application funnel, is extremely effective for generating high quality leads. The reason why is during these certain actions that someone takes, they might fall off, meaning someone might hit your offer page, but for whatever reason, they bounced off. Okay, they weren't ready. So certain people may hit the offer page, hit the application page, fill out the application, but for whatever reason they fall off. We already have the lead information at that point, so we can run specific campaigns from a targeting standpoint to drive the individual back to the calendar. Guys, this is a very short video. I don't want to make it too complex, but at the end of the day, if you want our help, okay, we will set up your ads, run your ads 2 weeks for free. All that I want you to do is literally click the button below. Yes, I want to schedule a free 30-minute call with myself and someone on my team. We would love the opportunity to identify what you have in place and improve upon what you currently have in place from a marketing and advertising standpoint so that you can get more clients online. So if this sounds interesting at all to you, click the button below, jump on my calendar, select the day and time that works best for you. From there, we'll link to your ad account and we can go ahead and start your 2-week trial, get some ads going for your business so you can start acquiring clients online. Talk soon.